Another pearl from Rumi. Let us begin. Driven by his spells and incantations, a snake hunter journeyed high into the desolate mountains. Amidst the freezing, snow-laden peaks, he searched relentlessly for a serpent of grand proportions. Suddenly, his eyes fell upon a monstrous, lifeless dragon. The sheer magnitude of its form filled his heart with a sudden, icy dread. Yet, this hunter lived to trap serpents merely to stoke the astonishment of the masses. How strange and tragic is the ignorance of the crowd! For man himself is a majestic mountain. How can he be captivated by such trivialities? How can a vast mountain be enchanted by a mere snake, when, in truth, hundreds of thousands of worlds and mountains are enchanted by the soul of man? Why, then, does he fixate on a serpent? Believing the dragon to be truly dead, the hunter dragged it all the way to the grand city of Baghdad, hoping to turn the people's awe into coin. The serpent was as massive as a roof-supporting pillar, and he hauled it through the dirt for a few measly pennies. He imagined himself boasting to the crowds, "Look upon this colossal dragon I have vanquished. Witness the unimaginable perils I endured to hunt it down." But he had not looked closely enough. The dragon was not dead. It was merely paralyzed, bound in a deep torpor by the biting frost and mountain snow. It was alive, wearing the mask of death. If you could but leave this inanimate realm and step into the world of the living spirit, you would hear the hidden chorus of every atom in the universe. Only then would the silent prayers of the seemingly lifeless open to your ears, and the whispers of doubt would no longer lead your intellect astray. The boastful hunter arrived in Baghdad, eager to throw the marketplace into a frenzy. He set up his exhibition by the banks of the river, and a great murmur rippled through the city. Word spread like wildfire. A hunter has brought a legendary dragon, a creature of myth, a capture beyond compare. Hundreds of thousands of naive souls gathered, turning themselves into the real prey of this foolish spectacle. They crowded together, waiting as the hunter delayed the show, wanting the swarm to grow thicker so that his copper bowl would overflow with coins. The crush of humanity grew so immense that men and women could not be distinguished, and the elite and the common folk mixed like the chaos of Judgment Day. Standing on his tips, the hunter waved his staff, and the people strained their necks just to catch a glimpse. Buried under 100 layers of heavy cloths and felt mats, the frozen dragon remained still. The cautious hunter had even bound it securely with thick ropes, taking every earthly precaution. But then, the intense, blazing sun of Baghdad struck the beast. The warmth penetrated the wraps, melting away the numbing shackles of the mountain winter. The dead dragon awoke. It began to stir. The sight of a dead monster moving turned the crowd's idle curiosity into absolute terror. With shrieks of horror, the masses scattered in a frantic stampede. As the dragon flexed its colossal coils, the snapping of the thick ropes echoed through the air like cracks of thunder. In the chaotic flight, hundreds of people were trampled, their fallen bodies piling into mountains of the dead. The snake hunter stood frozen in sheer terror, staring at what he had brought down from the mountains. Like a blind sheep that wakes the wolf, he had marched directly into the jaws of his own angel of death. With a single, swift motion, the dragon swallowed the bewildered hunter whole. Wrapping its massive body around a stone pillar, the beast crushed the bones of its captor within its belly. O mankind, your ego, the lower self, is a dragon. Do not deceive yourself into believing it is dead. It is merely frozen by the winter of circumstance and lack. Rumi warns us that the vices, shadows, and base desires of the human ego nefs are never truly eradicated through mere neglect or a temporary lack of opportunity. Like the frozen dragon, the ego remains dormant as long as it is kept in the cold winters of self-discipline, separation from temptation, and spiritual austerity. But beware of dragging this beast into the scorching sun of raw desire, worldly ambition, or unbridled power. The moment the warmth of temptation touches a forgotten vice, the dragon wakes, breaks its fragile chains, and devours the very person who thought they could master it for worldly gain. To tame such a beast requires more than worldly cunning. It requires the divine staff of a spiritual awakening, the inner Moses to truly conquer the dragon within. Keep your ego in check through humility and vigilance, for a spared dragon knows no loyalty, and it will eventually destroy the one who feeds it.